Hello guys, Oguri Cappuccino here. So today we are coming again at another Umamusume videos. This video is gonna be about compatibility and inheritance. As you guys see, the new shorts Champions Mission is coming up, and there is a lot of people who is asking around about the inheritance things. How do I get inheritance? How do you do short? I don't have one. What should I do? Every kind of thing that has been asking around a lot, and some of you guys have no idea what to do with this Champions meeting and what inheritance should I do with this, because as you can see, a lot of Umas doesn't have a shot, and you probably want them to have a shot to be able to use it in short, like someone like Smart Falcon is really good for this Champions meeting, right? But she has like E turf and B short. What should I do with this? Around something around that. So I did make a guide about inheritance like probably long times ago. So yeah, this is probably gonna be a revisit of it. So it's another inheritance guide that's been a little bit more up to date, because back at the time we don't have as much tools. We don't know much about the game as we are now. But now that everything has been figured out, we got some tools to help with the inheritance. There's a really good tools on Game Torah. So yeah, I'm here gonna introduce you guys on how to do inheritance and everything around that. So what is inheritance? Inheritance is something you get after you're done with your training. It's gonna appear as a windows when you're done with your training. What do you get and everything like that. And yeah, and here we are. Look at the inheritance of this Tower Cross. It's not good, but yeah, let's do that. So this blue things, right? This blue thing is the powers 2-star, right? For your information, 1-star of blue inheritance gives you 5 status, 2-star give you 12, and 3-star give you 21. So there's one note of it. So yeah, look at this inheritance. It has like an 8-star totals of blues, which is 2 power, which is the daughter, and her parents, which is 3-star power and 3-star stamina. So that's the blue. The greens is as long as you are as long as your parent isn't 2-star or 1-star, you will get her all as green always. You will always get this as long as it's a 3-star skills as inheritance. And the pink one, this is pretty important for Champions meeting. The pink one is it's gonna be randomly distribute when you got an A on this. So if you're running Tamamo for inheritance grinding, you has a chance to get either turf, medium, long, leaders, betweeners, and chasers. As long as this, just ignore the star for now. The stars for pink means that you has more chance to upgrade the pink inheritance, to proc the pink inheritance when you are doing the inheritance events. Okay, so something more about pink that you need to know is when building a short horse and you want to increase their aptitude rank, you need to have the ping. You really need to have a ping of them so you can increase their ranks. So first off, let's for example, this Mayona Top Gun, right, has a D rank in short. So how do you increase them? You need to select a parents with short distance pings. So let's see, I have one right here. So it's first is D, right? So if you increase 3-star ping right here, right? One set of 3-star pings, right? It's gonna become C. It's gonna raise up by 1 ranks. So yeah, there's a rule of this. So if you put like two short, like does someone have this? I think someone has it though. Yeah, if you put in like a two set of, this is 1 set. Yeah, what the hell am I doing? Where's my 2 set? Oh my. Okay, but this is 3 set. Yeah, these are the 3 set. This is 3 set of pings. No matter what the star is, like it's 2-star, 2-star, and 3 stars. It immediately come from D to A, which the first set increases to C, the second set to B, and the third set to A. So yeah, that's an easy increase. Easy calculation for it is to count it as a set. You don't need to know about the stars. It's better if you have more stars, but if you can't afford that, you can just call it as a set. So it's like that. So yeah, if you want to increase from D rank to A rank, it's gonna be 3 sets. If it's start with C rank, you need 2 sets. If it's with B rank, you need like 1 set. So that's the rules of it. If it's E rank, you need like 4 sets. And it's go more and more until G. G rank is a little bit special. When you're racing a G rank Uma, right? Okay, this is a G rank Uma, right? So where's my shot? That shot, that 3 shot. Yep, this is it, right? As you can see, this one has 3 set of pinks, right? But it's only increased until E. It should be D, right? But yeah, so that's the exception rule of this. So when you adding from G, right? G with one says go to F, and the second says go to E. But the one with G rank is different. You can increase it more than 2 times per times. So what does this do is when you add another short distances thing is it become cap as C. C is the cap. You can't go more than that. Like this one is got a 2 set of pinks. So it's become C. You can't go more than this. Even if you increase another three set of short, it's not gonna go more than C. No matter what you do. Like it can't go more than that. It can't go no matter how many stars you put in a G rank horse. It can't go more than that in the initial inheritance, right? So if you're racing a G rank horse, you need to prox the pinks in the inheritance events to raise it to A. You need like 2 times proc, but to go to S you need another 1 proc, which is 3. So yeah, that's about it. So that's the thing you need to know about pinks. And yeah. Oh, white. The white inheritance is it can be consist with a lot of things. It can be a race, like this one is one of the G1 race that's gonna give guts and the skills, the summer skills. So this is the race. This is also the race as well. So yeah, it's either the race, the G1 race that you win, the skills, which can be any skill that you learned during the run. Like if you learn the skills, you have a chance to get the white. That's gonna be that skills. And yeah, this is a skill. So the another, I think that's all for the white, right? The white can be either skills or race inheritance. You can see someone that has like UIA scenarios. Yeah, this one like UIA scenarios or hour to high scenarios, which is gonna give a lot of status. So yeah, that's a good one as well. Depends. This you're gonna get UIA if you're running UIA, and you're gonna get hour to high one if you're running hour to. So it depends on your scenarios. So that's the T type of white that you can get. So okay. But Cappuccino, I don't know how to do inheritance. How do I prepare for the next Champions meeting? Nice question there. So yeah, we're gonna go check out some inheritance of. Okay, so let's take a look at the right side. Like we have the compatibility calculator. This is from Game Tour. Thanks for the person who made this. All credits to them. I didn't involve in any development of this, so feel free to use it. I will leave the link in the description. So yeah, so what does this do? First off, when you start doing inheritance, compatibility is one of the key things that you need to learn about. Okay, so for example, let's put Daiwa Scarlet in there. Okay, so here's the Daiwa Scarlet in there, right? And you can put for example, let's use Elkonepasa as a parent. As you can see, Elkonepasa comes up as a first parent, right? So the total compatibility right now is 30, as you can see in the site. It says 30. What does this mean? The compatibility point is depends on the main character and the parents. How much they love each other or something like that. If they hate each other, it's gonna be low. Like if you put Ulara in there, like you can see that only four come from come from Urara. Which is, yeah, that's why Urara is one of the worst parents in the game, because everyone's kind of hate her. So yeah, skip note of that. So so now you know that the compatibility between the main character and every character in the games are different. So how do we learn of this, and why is this important? First off, as you can see, when you selected the Uma and you selected your parents, sometimes it's appear to be an O, sometimes it's appear to be, when you finish it, sometimes it's double O's. Let's sort by this. Sometimes it's gonna be double O's, sometimes it's gonna be like O, the normal O, right? And sometimes it's gonna be like triangles, which is the worst one. We can make a triangle, yeah. Sometimes it's a triangle, which is the worst compatibility. This one in game is depends on how much your compatibility is in this calculator like here. So if you get like 50 compatibility, you're gonna get an O, a circles, which is a circle compatibility. And if you happen to get more than that, it's gonna be, yep, okay. Okay, so yeah, that's the if the compatibility is more than 150, it's gonna be double circles. So what does this mean? What a double circle, what made double circle so good is because when you have more compatibility in your hands, there's more chance that you're gonna proc this. There's more chance you're gonna proc your ping inheritance, which can make this aptitude of your Umas stronger, like from A to S, from B to A, or something like that. The aptitude here is gonna increase if you proc the ping inheritance. This is very important for making competitive Umas, because this they kind of gain a lot of bonuses when this come to S. Like if you have an S on turf or dirt and you're running on turf or dirt, right? Depends on where you're running. You're gonna get a 10% more powers, which is a lot, right? If you have like 1,000 power, you get like 100 power free for free for just doing compatibility. So yeah, and if you're doing it on a distance, this short, mild, medium, and long, if you got S in one of them, you get like 10% speed whenever you run on those tracks. Okay, and when it comes to position, the position is the worst one, but it's still quite good. Like it's kind of increased the positioning and int. So yeah, so keep in mind of that. This is why inheritance is kind of important when making competitive Umas, and pink inheritance is the most important one. Like second to the blue one. The blue is quite good regardless. So yeah, let's take a look at how do you do this. So you might notice that the daughter has inheritance of her own, and this second inheritance is the one from her parents, right? So how to make a good inheritance horse? So when you're making inheritance horse, you are making a parents, right? You are making the parents right here. You are making the parents, not the main character. Okay, please take note that you are making the parents. So what you need to do? Okay, so first off, you have to make sure that your parents has like good compatibility with each other. By good compatibility means that just ignore the main character. Okay, let's say that if you use Harurara, right? Her compatibility with others kinda sucks. Okay, there's 3, 3, 2, 2, 2, right? By the way, you can check the recommended here. How much does the characters kinda gives? So you can check it here. So let's see, right? Harurara parents has like 3 compatibility, which is like really less. Like it's not a lot. It's trash. So yeah, she's not a good parent, right? So you probably don't want to use her. On the other hand, look at Daiwa Scarlet. If you use Daiwa Scarlet with Vodka together, she's gonna get like huge amount of compatibility or something like that. So yeah, be sure to check out this and play with this too. When you notice there's a point breakdown here where you get the point from. So be sure to check it out. So how to make good pattern is to make a, first off you have to check about the ultimate, right? So what makes a good pattern? First off, the best parent, first off, they has like a good ultimate, right? But maybe Seiyun Sky, like Seiyun Sky has like a really good ultimate, but not for the champions meeting. But yeah, overall she has like good ult that can inherit pretty easily. So so inheriting this for every runners, right? It's quite good. And yeah, and for some reason, like you want to train Seiyun Sky, right? So first off, you want to train Seiyun Sky. Okay, let's just see what you can do about Seiyun Sky. So let's make a guess. So let's make some learners. Let's make Mayano Top Gun, right? Okay, Mayano Top Gun, Mayano Top Gun, Mayano Top Gun. Okay, we're gonna make Mayano Top Gun with a Seiyun Sky as a parent, right? So here's a start. We're gonna make Seiyun Sky as a parent. So what do we do after this? We search for a good Umas that's gonna be good with Seiyun Sky. So let's look at it. Like, comment. So the Uma that's good for it's not that's good for my Top Gun with Seiyun Sky parent. Okay, there's a list of this. We have like Rudolph, which is pretty good as well. Ghost Ship, yes. Let's just put Ghost Ship and Rudolph in there. Let's see if you have like some good Rudolph that can be inherited, like good Rudolph and Ghost Ship, right? Yep. So that's gonna increase a lot of compatibility. So who's good with Seiyun Skies again? So let's put some rice showers. No one gonna cry rice showers. So let's just put another things in there. Yeah, Thermocross maybe. No, not Thermocross. Yeah, Ogre Cab is a little bit low, I guess. Yeah, let's put Ogre Cab for now. I'm not sure why, but sure. So yeah. And looking at the best campaign for my Top Gun, we Ogre Cab parent, right? So look at this. We have like Ghost Ship again. Why is Ghost Ship so good with this? We have like Ghost Ship, and let's put on Ghost Ship and play Shokai Tail. Okay. Shokai Tail. So, oh, it's 149. Don't worry about this. There are extra factors that the compatibility calculator can calculate. So with this, right? So for some examples, right? Okay, it can do this. There are things why 149 is okay. Like you don't have to reach 150. I would say 130 and 140 is good enough if you know what you're doing. Because the compatibility can be increased by the races. Okay, so okay, I'm gonna make a good examples real quick. So I'll see you there in the few minutes. Okay, so we are back at this. Look at this chart right here, right? Okay, the chart says that the Mayano top I'm using the same parents as the thing on the site, right? So but this says we have like 135, right? But in the game it says like we have a double circles. Why? So the reason for this is because the races, like if your parents running the G1, G2 and G3, right? The OP and the debut doesn't count, but the G2, G1 and G3 count. So if your parents wins the race, win the same race as each other, your compatibility point is gonna be increased by 1. So the good, you don't need to remember this. Just remember to run as much race as you can. Like this guy running like 29 races. So yeah, a really good parent is like doing a lot of races to win a lot. This guy didn't win a lot, did it? But yeah, the good parent is gonna be winning a lot of races, doing a lot of races, and yeah, it's kind of increase the compatibility point. So that's why I said that you don't need to max out your compatibility to 150. You can kind of adjust it with the race, or like compensate for it with the races if you can afford it. But yeah, but this one is pretty good because I use like Mummy Creek. Sorry, my phone again. Okay, so we have like good Mummy Creek and Pasa, right? Both are good for leaders, and I'm making a short leaders Tamamo Cross for the next champions meeting. So about the parents, it's gonna be like this one is leader 3-star pink, this one is 3-star short pink, and this one is also 3-star short pink. Okay, so and for this one is 3-star short pink again, 2-star turf, just a no bonus turf, and 3-star short pink. Like that's quite a good. Like we have like 12, I think 12 pink short and turf and leaders. So yes, quite good enough for the to get like, see, a Tower Cross short sucks, so I need to roll some inheritance events as well. That's gonna be what I need to note. Okay, so what do we do next? Okay, we are gonna be, so everything's kind of complicated, right? So I'm gonna make it easy for you. When you want to make inheritance easy, you're gonna using rental. Yeah, rent. You're gonna rent your Umas. You might not have a good inheritance Uma, like maybe you have like only one good parents, or you don't have a good parents at all. So yeah, let's make a parents, right? So if we're gonna copy the one in the compatibility computer, right? You need to make either a super creek or a El Condo process, which is gonna be, you can afford this, right? Creek is quite easy and Pasa is quite okay. So if you're gonna make a Pasa, I have a good Pasa. I have a good enough Pasa for rental, right? So I need to make a creek. I just need to make a creek, okay? So let's see how to make this creek. The way I make this creek is pretty unique, I think. Where's my creek? Yeah, I can't find my creek. Okay, so we start with creek, right? With I have like one good Mayano Top Gun for short. This one is like a good short Mayano Top Gun. Just ignore the parents, because this is gonna become the Mayano is gonna become a grandparents, and it doesn't affect this parent of Mayano Top Gun is not gonna be affected because she is the parents. So the only other thing that matters is the one from Mayano Top Gun. So ignore that. So let's put Mayano Top Gun there. She is pretty good for short because she has like 3-star short, right? And for Mayano Bourbon, we're gonna borrow it. Let's say that you don't have another good parents to use, so you need to borrow a good Mayano Bourbon, maybe this one. If I remember correctly, this one got like 3-star short distances, so we might wanna take this. Again, just ignore the other two. It doesn't even gonna affect it anything. Just put this in. Okay. Just take a look at this part. Take a look at the pink. Take a look at the blue. If it's good enough, go for it. So we're gonna borrow this. So this way you only have to have one good parents. It doesn't have to be that good. So yeah, you have to have one parents, and you're gonna inherit this to your new daughters, which is the super creeks. And the results of that's gonna be your parents, your first parent, right? So let's go back to Tamamo. Let's go back to Tamamo, right? So we have like the same creek that we make, which is gonna be what I made, right? And again, we already have a good Pasa, right? We have a good Pasa for rentals. We have like 5 rentals per day now, so you don't have to like be stingy about your rentals. Just use your rental whatever you like. So I'm just gonna use this rental right here. So like it's made of double circles, which is good. It has a good skills for leaders, right? Creek and Pasa has good skill for leader for this champagne smithing. And it has good inheritance. Like this one have like yeah, I already said. So yeah, it has good inheritance. And the status is quite okay, right? We got like a good amount of speed, good amount of stamina, and good amount of powers. The stamina looks kind of bad, but if you run in town more, you might wanna have some stamina inheritance for like the race. So that's all. So here's an easy way. So you can just make like one Umas from rentals and use it with another rentals. And this is the easiest way that you can get your parents. But if you don't want to use your rentals, you have to have base parents of the good parents of yourself like a lot. So what I recommended to do is do this trick first, and then you will get a much better parents in the times after you play a lot. After you play for like 1 month, 2 months, or 3 months, you're gonna get a lot more inheritance that you can use. So yeah, for newbies, I recommend doing this. Just use rental. You don't need to force yourself to like running a lot of runs to get a good inheritance. Just borrow someone that has a good inheritance, make them a grandparents, and then continue to the next one. Yeah, so but when you grinding inheritance, you will need a deck that benefit a lot from skills and everything. So yeah, the thing is, it's probably be something like this deck with some good skills like just this air group right here. Like, it's a cast, but yeah, you don't really care much what cast you use for inheritance grinding. This just needs a good skill. Like this one has groundworks, so I put a group in for groundworks. I put Mawala Sunday in just for the Shibwakari, which has a chance to proc in this, and Mayano just for her Mako Shobu events, which is her first event. Yeah, that we can get from this. And yeah, you can inherit any white skills, not gold, only white skills. Okay, so that's why I put a lot of effort into the white skills. I put in rice just because of this, so I can get this. So yeah, just be careful when you're running inheritance grinding. Just get a lot of card with the good skills. Just don't care about the stat that much. You don't need to do it. So yeah, that's about the deck you use for inheritance Stinky. And what a good inheritance Uma look like is gonna be first off, it's gonna be let me find a really good examples. Yeah, look at this guy. Yep, this guy got like 3-star, 3-star, and 3-star, like 9-star powers with like 3-star turf ping, 6-star turf ping, and 6-star mile. This is really good, right? that's one hell of a parents, right? Come with like 2-star URA scenarios on this one. This one got 3-star Jigatame and a URA scenario, another URA scenarios, right? And yeah, another URA scenarios on here, and a bunch of usable skill like Shibwakari, Heads Up, and just a lot of things combined together. That is what a good parents looks like. This is one hell of parents. Yeah, like I said, like you don't really care about stat. Look at this stat. He probably grind some SSBB, right? This is the one that focus on getting power, so that's why he has more chance to get the blue powers more than anyone. So yeah, and stamina and speed just for clearing and for a chance to have speed and stamina blue. So yeah, this is one of the thing that you want to make when you're making your parents the stat like this. Yeah, just focus on that. So that's the example of the parents that you want to invest in. So another way for what I usually do about my parents is I do this. It's a B plus. Don't look at it. So let's go pretty bad. Like use the deck that I introduced earlier. And yeah, it just got a lot of good pings. It might not be the best parents in the game, but yeah, I try my best again. So yeah, it's got a good ping that I use. It got a good compatibility. It enter consider bound brace. I would prefer to have more resistance, but I just kind of autopilot the whole thing. And yeah, what I did is like the 4B method, because to get every status to B and then stop at that, or try to go for one stat that's got like 1100. So yeah, that's how I do my inheritance. I try to get 4B, like everything except guys gonna be B rank, to have more chance to get like 3-star of the blue. So yeah, that's how I do my inheritance. So that's how you do it. If you don't understand anything about the inheritance, feel free to like leave the comments down below. If you like this video, leave a like and leave a comment for the algorithm to like find me more viewers. So again, I hope that you understand something today, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.